The Raptors have won the NBA Finals. Holy crap. What's up, guys? Magic Navs here, and today I'm bringing to you some Modern Warfare 2 knife only gameplay. I got a 16 and 18 kill streak in this. Really beast. I could have gotten the nuke if I could have played a bit smarter, but that's not the main focus, because the main focus for me in this commentary are the Toronto Raptors, because they are my home team where I'm from. I'm not exactly in Toronto, but I'm like pretty near it more or less, because I am born in Ontario and I live in Ontario, and we have finally won the NBA Finals. This is not just a win for Toronto, it is a win for Canada, because being that the Toronto Raptors are the only NBA team in all of Canada. Canada is like we could not be more like enthusiastic and like pumped than this moment right here. This is like this as if like the same level of like euphoria as the Canadian hockey team, like Canada winning gold medal in Olympics. Same level, maybe even more, at pretty much, probably more, definitely more. And it was such a tight game, like in game 6. I don't know if you guys watched it, but like damn, like we were like it really almost seemed like we weren't gonna come out on top in that game, and it was a damn close one, man, because with Steph Curry like just trying to drain a three at the end in the last few seconds, although he could have gone for a two-pointer and still could have taken it from us, but thankfully he went for a three instead, and it gave us an opportunity. Kawhi Leonard managed to drain some free throws right after that, and we managed to pull it off. And right now, as I'm speaking to you right now, like you can tell my voice is like it's like half gone at this point. So I mean, it's like words cannot describe how amazed and proud I am of my team. I like ever since I was a kid, I loved the Raptors. I had more faith in them than the Leafs. The Leafs are just what can you do? But ever since I was a kid, I went to watch Raptors games, and I mean they were just starting out, so they weren't a winning team that time. But when I got older and I kind of lost time and interest in watching sports, and well, mainly just like even the Raptors, right? But in the last few years, I could see them getting better and better, and when they were in the playoffs, I would start watching them again, and I would see hopefully how close they would get to moving on to the next round. Usually they didn't make it past the first round, which was unfortunate, but as time went by, they got better and better and all that stuff. Then we came to the point of actually winning the Eastern Conference Finals, which was amazing. And I mean, actually even before that, we had that insane buzzer beater for the win by Kawhi Leonard in the previous playoff round. And so like we won the Eastern Conference Finals. We knew we were going up against a tough team, Golden State Warriors being the defending champions and all that stuff. But I mean, there were a lot of factors that managed to play into our favor. The fact that Kevin Durant was injured for the most part. He did try to play again in game 5, but then he got injured again. So but even then we lost game 5. We could have sealed it in 5 games at home, but Klay Thompson and Steph Curry just they managed to pull off the win, to win by 1. And so we had to go play back at Oakland again at the and so from there, it was such a tight game in game 6. fact we were playing on their soil, and that, like, it was just constant back and forth, yo. Like, I was watching the game at home with my mom, and even though she's not a big basketball fan, the fact, obviously, being at our home team, she was like really like she was like, I mean, she was stressed out, yo. Like, I was stressed out, obviously, but, like, I mean, considering, like, I had not been so stressed watching a sports game in a long time, except maybe for, like, when I watch golf, like mainly Tiger Woods, obviously. But just having the opportunity to witness history being made by our Raptors, basketball team, that really means something when someone like yourself, someone like me, who's been born and raised in Toronto, or at least in Ontario, Canada, this really hits home for every Canadian that respects and appreciates the sport of basketball. And given the fact that basketball is a Canadian sport, it is a Canadian sport. It was invented by a Canadian. First NBA game took place in Toronto. It's actually the first time I learned about it from today. But the fact that we finally, as the original creators of the sport, we managed to finally bring home our first NBA championship win. It really did not get much better than that. And I'm super pumped and super proud, super excited and happy. I know this is gonna be like news for like the next few days here in my area and where I live. And I hope you are just as proud and as and excited and euphoric as I am, except maybe if you're a Golden State Warriors fan and all. But either way, guys, I know I don't normally talk about this stuff much, but given the fact that this was like a historic, like, first NBA championship win for my home basketball team, and all, so it really meant a lot to me. It meant to a lot of fans. So I hope you enjoyed this commentary nonetheless, and I hope you enjoyed the gameplay in the background, and I hope to see you guys in my future videos. Peace out, guys.